Hello, beautiful people. My name is Kira, aka Words by Kira, and in this video, I am going to be talking about getting your life on track, tips to recenter yourself. I make videos about self-love and improvement and connecting with others through interviews to hopefully lead to a better life. If you like content like that, then definitely hit that bottom right subscribe button. You. Hit that bottom right subscribe button and join the family because I would love to have you. Okay, so let's get into it. So I'm so excited to do this video today. I was really inspired by Lavender. She does a lot of like self-love and different productive type of tips to have like a really good life. I love her content and I was really inspired by her video. So I decided to do my own. I have about 6 tips to give you all on how to like kind of get back on track with life if you're feeling off, if you're feeling kind of lost, confused, or just really depleted and you're looking for inspiration and motivation to get you back on track to have the life you deserve and living authentically. I did some research and I found a really great website called lifehack.com. That's where I got a lot of my information, but also just from life, my own experiences of really trying to be intentional with my day and make sure that I am using my time wisely, taking care of myself, and just staying balanced with the things that I care about. So my number 1 tip is to check in with yourself. Now, we all know those times when you're just feeling like something is off, you're feeling out of balance, you're really tired, or you feel like you're not giving yourself enough of certain things, like enough rest, maybe not eating the healthiest, so you're feeling kind of blah, or maybe you're not really making any movement towards your goals, things like that. So I always say to check in with yourself. I'm gonna put a picture of different aspects of life, career, relationship with yourself, relationship with others, exercise, things of that nature. Those are all different aspects of your life that are incredibly important, and you deserve to be able to put time in where you feel is best and most necessary. So yeah, do an inventory, ask yourself, go through those different items and figure out, am I giving myself enough of this? Am I giving myself too much time in this area and not enough somewhere else? So definitely do that self-reflection. Number 2 tip, regaining your confidence. Ooh, when you feel confident and you feel comfortable in your shoes, that is such a blessing. That is such a beautiful feeling that I really hope all of you guys can master, and hopefully we can do it together. And confidence, it kind of wanes sometimes, especially if you're trying something new, which is excellent to try something new. But for this purpose, you want to build up your confidence because you're feeling off track, you're feeling off kilter. And some excellent ways to do that is to think about the things you care about. Like, for instance, I know for me, what kind of makes me feel more confident is when I am moving towards my goals. So, when I'm making videos on my channel that I feel passionate about, that I hope is encouraging to you all and making a positive impact, or when I'm taking the time to work out and I'm getting stronger, or I'm learning a new little fun dance routine like Zumba or an Afro beats dance song, I feel like I know the moves, hey, I know the moves, hey. Okay, y'all know what I'm talking about. That makes me feel really confident, like, wow, I'm actually getting the moves down. I'm not the world's greatest dancer, but hey, I know how to definitely get it popping when I need to, okay. So that's definitely a way that I feel more confident in myself. The number 3 tip is to take a brain dump. So a brain dump is literally when you are trying to declutter your mind. Sometimes, oh my gosh, we can think about things over and over again, and oftentimes not the most healthiest thoughts, like thinking about a conflict that you had and replaying it over and over, or how you messed up, or just those things that really take a hit to our confidence and we need to let go. And sometimes it's really hard to do so. So this whole brain dump exercise is a great way to kind of just let some of the unnecessary thoughts out of your head to make room for more positive and productive thoughts. So what you can do, you could just take a piece of paper and a pen, or write it in your phone, whatever, or your laptop, whatever feels more comfortable for you. And you literally just take that time to just write down all the thoughts that are just coming in your head for about 15-20 minutes, or even shorter time span if you're short on time. This is a really wonderful technique to kind of just like get it all out on the paper, and you can kind of see where your head is at the time. And then after that, the thoughts that you feel like, you know, are not beneficial to you or you need to let go, you can literally like put them in another list, rip it up and throw it away as kind of a symbol to let those thoughts go and to declutter and keep the more positive and beneficial thoughts that you have locked in your mind. Oh yeah, and also something really important when you are doing this declutter exercise, like I said, okay, the thoughts that you feel like are no longer valuable and no longer useful for you, you could definitely put them in a separate pile. And like I said, just rip them up as like a symbol of letting go. But the other thoughts that are important, you should prioritize them. Oh my goodness, this is like a really big thing that I am trying to I am trying to get better at, prioritizing the things that are important to me. I actually had a really deep conversation with my boyfriend. Hey, Lamar. Shout out my baby, Lamar. Okay, sorry, y'all. I'm not sorry. That's my man, period. He and I had a really, really, really dope talk the other day about prioritizing and what's important to us in our own individual lives and like as a couple. And it was really, really insightful to just see the different things that we value and how important it is to maintain your own life as an individual and for your partner to do the same for themselves. And then to also make sure that you are nurturing and putting in effort into the relationship. That is the way to have really great balance. So, but shout out to my singles because, you know, it's so important to first do that for yourself, whether you are single or in a relationship. I have been single for years and I had to learn how to do that. And it really set a great foundation for me so that, you know, I don't just lose my way and just blow with the wind and go along with what somebody else wants for me without thinking about what I really want for myself. So yeah, prioritizing what is important to you. I think I'm going to try to do a video. I think I'm going to do a video about that in the future because it's something that I'm learning, and I would love if you guys have any tips about prioritizing. That would be dope. But yeah, I think that's a really great video to do. So that's going to be coming up. Number 4, organize the little things. Organizing the things that you have control over will absolutely help you feel like you're getting more on track and that you are taking more control of your life. So I'm talking about your space. You have the power to clean your home, clean your room, you know, get rid of things that are, you know, you don't need anymore. Reorganize, you know, maybe move some furniture around so you can have some fresh energy come into your space. That will definitely help you feel more on track for sure. Because I know for me, like a lot of times when I'm just all over the place in my mind and I feel really overwhelmed, I look around and my room reflects that. I think a lot of times, you know, our homes can be a reflection of what's going on inside of us. And, you know, if you're having a hard time letting go of things, 9 times out of 10 in your space, maybe you're also holding on to some items that could, you know, be donated or just cleared out because it's time to let go. So yeah, organizing what you can, organizing your workspace, organizing your fridge. It'll help you see what items you have in there. So, you know, you don't keep on, if you're anything like me, sometimes you accidentally buy something twice when you still have it. It just helps you to know what you have and what is important to you when you have that fresh, clean, organized area in your home and in your life. Number 5 tip, taking time for self-awareness. We constantly talk about this on my channel, really meditating on what your purpose is, what is important to you, who you are, taking the time to journal and ask yourself these questions and just continuing to discover yourself. We're always evolving. We are always growing, especially this world is changing by the minute and it's having an effect on us. So it's so important to make sure you're connecting with yourself and just really being like your best friend to yourself, honestly, like giving yourself a hug when you need a hug. Shout out B. I'm gonna put her Instagram. She's always doing really beautiful posts about women empowerment and loving your body, loving yourself. I'm gonna put her Instagram there. She did a beautiful Instagram post about hugging yourself and how powerful that is. So that just honestly popped into my head. Shout out B. Love you, girl. And then lastly, the number 6 tip I want to say is time management. This also kind of goes hands in hand with the prioritizing that I talked about before in the earlier tip. And time management, you know, do you know how long it takes you to clean? Do you know how long it takes you to, you know, be on social media, or how long you take to watch shows, or how long it takes you to write or to do other exercise activities? It's really important to know just how much time you are allotting to things. And if something you really care about, like let's say you really care about starting your own business, but you look over your week and how you're spending your time, and you have given absolutely no time to thinking about your business or thinking about your services or products, that shows something. That shows that you need to be intentional with your time, and you need to make sure that you are giving yourself that time to work on these things. Whereas, you know, maybe you notice like, wow, I'm spending hours on social media and this really isn't benefiting me. So just to get a gauge, or maybe it's the opposite, you know, you are like, wow, I'm putting so much effort into the things that I care about, my goals, like I'm putting in hours, but I'm not putting in enough time for rest and to sleep and to relax. Then you have to do some reconfiguring and get on your time management grind. So I hope you guys took something out of these tips about recentering your life and getting back on track. And I'm so glad that you stayed until the end of this video. I love making content like this for you guys. Let me know in the comments if you have any particular video that you would like to see from me. And I hope I see you in the next one. Have a beautiful day. Bye.